All right, beautiful rising. I've been out for feels like almost 2 weeks. Apologize to the homies. I had caught something from talking to my fellow folks in the city. I might have had the flu, but I was getting my insurance and stuff together to schedule an appointment, and by the time that happened, I actually started feeling a little bit better. Still got a slight cough. I don't know how I left my cough drops, but I'm gonna try to make it through the day. Couple of my teachers know what's going on, but I wanted to hop on here and show gratitude, give my thanks for everybody this year. You know what I mean? Like everybody that I worked with, and they might not ever see this video. I might not ever. I'm gonna tell them themselves definitely, but I know there's gonna be folks that I never get a chance to see. That has helped me and my children out, and this is just my video saying thank you. We know how crazy it is with the teachers. I want to tell my daughter's teacher thank you for the amazing job that she did. I know the kids, including mine, know what I'm saying? I have a theory of what's going on with all of these kids, but that's why I say there's so many starting points that it's kind of hard to keep up with it in the sense that I'm trying to. But I do think a lot of these babies have what you would call parasites from the foods that they eat. A lot of children are addicted to sugar. They do have short attention spans. They do stop eating a lot of their favorite foods that they did eat before. And you got to realize some of these things and then catch them and then learn how to cleanse your child out, learn how to cleanse yourself out, learn how to introduce a healthier diet so then we don't backtrack when it comes to attention span, like the ability to learn, right? So I just want to tell my daughter's teacher thank you, including my teenagers teachers. That's why I felt like I was so busy this year that I wasn't able to get to a lot of the important parent teacher conferences and things that I needed to get to. And that honestly pisses me off, as a parent. You know what I mean? Knowing that there's something important that I need to be at, that I need to try to get to, and I can't because of my other responsibilities or because I feel like I have too many kids. And I know I'm big on that. I'm big on feeling like, okay, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I got a little bit too much on my plate. I can't keep stretching myself so thin. And it's crazy because it's just mom works full time, so I'm not about to sit here and be like, yeah, you need to take off work so then we can make it to all these things. That's just how the family structure is. So I kind of gotta tighten the rope on all ends. So my daughter might be going to a school that's a little bit too far. I might feel like the school is actually good for her, but it might be a little bit too far. It might be a little bit too out of range. It might be for what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I might need a 5 mile radius, but I really got a 10 or a 15 mile radius. Some of those things, it eats into your time because of everything else that I had to do. I was still going to doctor's appointments. I'm still doing all these other things. So then it's okay, baby, you can't be acting up, which kids do, temper tantrum, whatever the case is, falling out. They're at that age, and if you can't go check them, like my grandma was able to do me, it starts to get worse. And I know all parents understand me when I say that. So just figuring out some of those things. That was saying, shout out to my son's therapist. I'm actually losing one of his therapists this week. Had our last appointment with her last week, and bruh, that's why I said I was sick the following week. So I ended up missing an important appointment to me just because of who I'm losing, because I'm not gonna have any more appointments with her. So I'm also going through some stuff that I have to kind of just lay low, relax, and mentally figure out for myself. But then that's why I said it's so many components to a lot of this stuff. My daughters had the same bus driver all year, and a lot of people, including myself, we don't handle change the best. So I don't really know what happened, but my daughter's bus driver ends up quitting, or she got sick. As I said, a lot of people got sick, and then it lasted almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They'll say it was the flu, and it was making people throw up. And that's why I said sinuses going crazy, couldn't breathe. I just got better, and I had asthma. So I had asthma growing up. So I feel like whatever I caught, it triggered my asthma. And it was so hard for me to breathe. My goodness, it was so hard for me to breathe. But God is good. I feel a lot better. But anyways, that's why I said I don't know what happened to my daughter's bus driver. She might have quit. I haven't seen her in a week and a half. But I know that was always an issue, like in my mind. Like the turnaround at some of these jobs, it'd be so ridiculous. Like you can't even build rapport with some of the workers. And then the kids, the kids end up liking a bus driver or a bus aide. And then like their working conditions are kind of gruesome sometimes. So then they end up quitting. So then now, like you may have a disabled child or a child like a child that has some special needs or a regular child that just does not like attach to people quickly. So then you run into that issue of like your child feeling uncomfortable with all these strangers and it's always a new stranger. I don't know if it was able to hear me, but I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I think, but they could definitely feel like they're around strangers, and it's not even on purpose. You know what I mean? Like it's really on accident. So a lot of that can become annoying, and then it's hard. That'll say like it just makes your day a little bit harder, and that's why I say like I gotta thank her, cause she lasted all year. Like, and the funny thing is like you be wanting to give gifts to the doctors and the nurses and stuff like that. And then you can't even do that because they be leaving so fast. They be like, I'm gone, right? Like before the year even end, they be like, I'm gone. So then it's like, well, thank you for, making sure my kid was good. Like, hopefully you find something better. Hopefully something better comes along for you. So then, you're less stressed out. Because I know we all dealing with stress. We all dealing with our own lives and things like that and got things to take care of. So I just got to, give people love. Show people a little grace, shout them out, tell them we appreciate the work that they did for the public, for our children. And then, keep it pushing. God is good. So whoever works for the public, whoever does anything for kids, other adults, community service, and you holding on your last leg, like, just want to say thank you. Like, it's already hard enough to keep a job and then the working conditions and everything else. So that's why I said I want to commend you and tell you I appreciate all your hard work and effort because customer service is not the easiest. Dealing with folk every day, dealing with somebody else's kids is not the easiest. That's why these teachers been quitting left and right.